It's Monday, October 3rd, about 8:30 in the morning. I moved them to a new row, and I did decide to cut the row in half. So these last two rows are going to be 180 feet wide, which I was thinking about it some more. And really what I'm trying to do now is just buy time until spring. So give the ground as much time to rest as possible. Move them as slow as possible, basically. So Monday of next week, I'll have a long cattle drive back to the beginning of the pasture. There's quite a bit of grass here. It's not as bad as the last row. I don't have the pot of gold at the end of this row though, like I did in the last row. The burnt field over there really didn't recover very well at all. But, you know, that's what I'm looking at. So the earliest we might get some rain is October 11th. That's a week and a day away. I'm not expecting much rain on that day. I've been disappointed, to say, when there's been forecasts of rain for this past year. The rain's never really come. The 5 inches helped, but I'm looking at the front of my pasture, and it doesn't look much better than this. And so that's ground that's had, you know, the full time to recover. This is the same. It's had the full time to recover over, I'd say, a month and a half now. No, 2 months. Let's see, I think I got it on August 14th or something, so almost 2 months. So anyway, there are some good places here. I was kind of surprised where the cows preferred to graze in the last row. They really didn't like the Bermuda grass for some reason. They preferred foraging out where the grass is clumpier. You can see here the Bermuda grass is dying. It's gone into dormancy. The cold nights have shut the warm season grasses down. So any green you're seeing with the Bermuda grass is just remnants of a forgotten warm period that no longer exists. We'll have to wait until spring again before we see much growth of anything. We might get a little bit of the cool season grasses growing, but I don't expect very much. So really we're kind of in maintenance mode, just trying to survive until the spring. So hopefully I can keep these cows alive, and if they can come through to spring looking like this, I would be super happy, but they're not going to look like this come spring. This is all they're getting. If they didn't put fat on, they're not going to put fat on until spring. So hopefully my poor performing cows recover. I think this is actually one of them. This is 24. Probably my second worst cow. Yeah. I do see some fat around the tail forming. There's a little bit of fat there at the bottom of the tail, so it's going to fill in if she had another 2 or 3 months of this, but she doesn't. Let's go see if I can find number 20. There, yeah, it's number 20 right there. Here's number 10. Could be the future of my ranch here. My Brangus cow. This is number 20. Number 20, 24, it's hard to tell which one's doing worse. Number 20 has recovered nicely. So, still not everything that I want, but she's done pretty good. And I'm going to supplement the winter forage with feed rather than hay. Which should be fine. It should be fine. The feed has some fiber in it, not a lot, but it has some. Oh boy, and I need to separate the bulls. It's time to separate them, or dock them. Yeah, this guy still has his balls. So yeah, I need to do something with these calves. Who are you anyway? Who are you? Whose calf are you? Who's your mama? Yeah, we got to separate the bulls out and either dock them or sell them. Unless there's a bull I want to keep, which I don't think there is. This is another bull here. I think that's number 4. Anyway. All right, yeah. This is what I'm looking at for the next week. It's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. Some of the calves decided they didn't like my wires anymore. Let's see if I can get them back on the right side. Hey, you there. Just because you're a nice color doesn't mean you get to break the rules. Number 14. You know, you're bigger than some of the ones that are a lot older than you. Come on, get back over the wire. Get back over there. Come on. You cross the wire, you got to cross back. Get back over there. All right, I got to mess with this calf. Get him back. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.